Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo and welcome back today to an unboxing video. Today for you, I have something brand new. Hopefully this is going to be the first of many on my channel. Now I absolutely love surprise packages and subscriptions because you absolutely have no idea technically what's going to be inside. Now this box is absolutely huge. This is a Lootaku crate. This came all the way from Hong Kong, and if you guys want to grab your own, there are links at the top of the description. I was lucky enough to get my hands on the theme January G.I. Joe, and actually someone out there, maybe me, could possibly have a figurine which is worth up to $150 US. So fingers crossed we're the lucky ones. If not, it's going to be awesome to just unbox something a little different. So if you guys do enjoy this, be sure to thumbs it up. I can't hold it up and film it up because there's quite a few things inside here. So like all my subscriptions, I'm gonna open the box for you guys first, but it's literally like the best crate I've had. Look at it, it's so well designed. I absolutely love it. It's literally like a chest. So I'm very impressed that you guys can see there. On the top, I can't entirely see what it says. I think it says Lootaku, but it was covered up by a sticker which I ripped off because they had my location. Anyway, first time I'm gonna open this for you guys. Let me know what you see first. Hopefully there's gonna be something spontaneous to pop out. Hopefully not like a can of worms, but 3, 2, 1. All right, hopefully you guys can see what's inside there. Let's see, in the count of 3, 2, 1. Okay, well basically you either seen the things which are right here or you've seen this. So let's take this out and have a little bit of a look at what's inside. This is obviously just the bubble wrap to prevent it from being destroyed, but this is what is inside straight away. So I briefly want to go over the kind of leaflet thing here. This says Lootaku, January 2016, Loot Table Cobra. Now, this says pretty much everything what's inside from what I do know. It explains to you what the theme is about and a little bit more in depth of what's inside. And if you guys do get a crate, I recommend taking the time to read more about these and how it all came about and the facts and the knowledge about what's inside the box, which is always impressive. I always take the time to read them. And obviously here we've got ourselves like a very old styled G.I. Joe. I think this could be like a guide type of thing. It says here, a Tomet Price guide to the original 12-inch G.I. Joe Part 1 from Action Soldier to G.I. Joe Adventures. So this is the original, well, kind of like a replica of the original guide, which is pretty cool. Like, you can see the difference of just looking at this, how things have changed over the times in terms of like, I don't know, like guides and stuff. And you can see they're coming next issue, the G.I. Joe Adventure team, yes, which is pretty cool. So let's have a little bit of a brief look inside here because it's changed a lot. You just know that everything has changed a lot. You guys can probably just roughly see what's going on inside there. But I'm definitely going to take the time to read this because I'm kind of curious as to what the originals would have looked like. And yeah, you can definitely see like the original figurines were definitely in boxes like this. You guys can see that they were definitely in boxes like that. And I'd love to get my hands on one of them. I definitely would love to get my hands on one of them. So thank you very much for sending that. I'm going to have a little bit of an in-depth read about this and just have a look at the differences from times back in the original days to now. So the next thing I want to show you in today's video is going to be this. This is a G.I. Joe Action Ambush figurine. Now for me, I don't know what it is, but when I get figurines like this or any type of collectible, I tend not to open them just because to me they're kind of priceless. And they just look a lot better in the original packaging. But this is a real American Hero G.I. Joe 50. I don't know how many of these figurines there is to collect, but it just says, for 50 years, G.I. Joe action figurines have filled our imaginations with dangerous missions and exciting adventures as the G.I. Joe team battles Cobra villains. And it just pretty much explains to you about each troop. Yes, that's definitely the correct ones, and you guys can see that in a little bit more detail what it looks like. I'm trying to not have the big glare on the screen so you guys can see that. That's what it looks like, and then this is obviously just on the back of what's going on. So thank you very much, that's impressive. All right, I'm trying to save the figurine till the end. You guys can see there, I've got a figurine. I'm trying to save it to the end so it's not like, so you guys literally don't have to, well, I don't know, I just like to give you guys a suspenseful ending. And here it says a real American Hero G.I. Joe declassified Yojo exclusive. So I'm guessing this is a Lootaku exclusive. Now I want to quickly go back to the first piece that we got. I want to see what this one says it's about. Now this one says G.I. Joe declassified Yojo cover rare limited comic, special cover, limited only 1,000 copies of these. So that is pretty impressive. 1,000 of these were only made. So this is going to be very, very special. It's going to be kind of like priceless. Alright then, so I'm one of 1,000 people, I think, to grab myself one of these. I'll be totally honest with you, I'm not the biggest when it comes to comics, but this one looks pretty awesome. I think the only comics that I used to read were like Dennis the Menace. They were like the only ones I used to read. But yeah, I'm very, very honored to have like one of 1,000 to take this. Well, that's pretty awesome. Thank you so much. All right, moving on to the next thing. This is where I need to explain to you something very special. Now, this is a G.I. Joe Funko Pop Cobra Commando Legendary Villain. Now, someone in the world has one of these, which is worth, or I think there's 3 people have one of these, or 3 people have them worth, one of these toys is worth $150 US. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be the one. I've yet to open it. You guys can see. Now, I'm going to tell you guys how this works. So, we're looking for a blue and a red figurine. If it's a blue and a red figurine, it's worth $30. If it's an all black one, it's worth $150 US, which is kind of priceless. But you guys can read more on the packages. It says, work with me and I'll give you the world in less than 24 hours. Work against me and I will gut you like a fish right here. The words of G.I. Joe. All right, let's open this. I wonder what we're gonna end up with. We've also got a little bit of a figurine here. So basically, you guys can see these are the figurines. If I don't get one that's in the box, or should I say that's one that's on the side of the box, then we've got a special one. So we could be lucky enough to get a special one. I don't know if I'm gonna be lucky enough. Maybe I'm not gonna be lucky enough. If not, I don't really mind. And I don't think I'm gonna be lucky enough, because it looks like we've got one that could be on the side of the box. And let me just compare real quick. Alright, we got ourselves the Commander Cobra. So unfortunately, I didn't get myself the special edition, but we got ourselves the Commander Cobra right there, which still looks awesome. I wasn't the lucky one, so if you guys do have a Lootaku box, let me know if you were the special guys, because I'd love to know what they look like compared to this one. So yeah, there's different figurines on there. This is just 2 out of 16, or 2 out of 16 type of figurines you can get, I think. But yeah, thank you very much. I like this. It can go with my my Captain America bobblehead over there. And then last but not least, in here, I love to collect these. These are the Pop Animation G.I. Joe Cobra Commander vinyl figurine. You guys should know that the Pop vinyls are very, very collectible. I've got a lot of these, not the G.I. Joe ones, but I've got a lot of the Pop ones, and I love them. On the back here, you've got Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, Cobra Commander, Roadblock, Cobra Commander Hooded. They're the ones that you can get, and this is number 44, so you guys can see a little bit more detail. It looks very similar to this figurine, which I got. They're very similar, but it's hard to show you guys because of the light. I'm trying to cover the light, but you guys can just about see it right there. So briefly going back, there's a really big box through these. We've got this, which is the Pop vinyl. These are the figurines on the back. You guys can just about see them there. We didn't get the lucky one, but this is what we got. We got this, which is from this box, the G.I. Joe figurines. Put that in this box. It actually comes with a weapon as well. We've got the limited edition 1,000 copies, I believe, of the G.I. Joe Declassified Yo-Jo comic. I'm pretty happy with that. I like being one of only a few. We've got the G.I. Joe action figurine right there, which again, I'm very impressed with, and I'm probably not going to open it, because again, they're very rare, and it's good to have the rare figurines. We've got that, and then of course, we've got the original, like the guide to building the original 12-inch G.I. Joe, which obviously would have been very popular back in the day, and obviously we've got the explanation of how this month came about, what's on this month, and yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy something a little different. My first Lootaku box, G.I. Joe, smashed it. Take care, stay beautiful, check the links on the top of the description, and as always, I'll catch you next time. Bye!